Greetings, ladles and jelly spoons. I am on the driver's side of my bus. Now that enough snow and ice and freezing rain and ice is melting, as you can see it's still here, I'm surveying the damage and taking down all the bits and bobs what are hanging from my shade cloth that used to be, well, as tall as my bus is, over to the top of the fence. Nice little shade here. But now it's got several, it's got a ton, and I'm not kidding. It's probably a ton of snow on this side of it. Surprised it's held, but you can see it's all ripping and coming down up there. This has been fortified many, many times, and it wasn't meant for this. Those poles were not my design. But Cyrano who purrs a lot. Anyway, I was going to get the ladder and try and get this down, but there's no sense in that because this is still very heavy with snow, which means there's all kinds of tension trying to get those down. So may as well just let the snow melt. Wow. It's really just torn to shreds and bits, and I'm not even going to try and get through here. Well, first of all, there's all of this. My power cord was attached up there, which is why I was worried about it coming down, but created just enough slack to where if it did fall, it was okay. So there's all of this to take down, salvage what I can, and reassess a whole lot of things. This little creek, which is lovely in many, many regards, but when the whole back 40 floods, it flows this high and higher, so I can't store anything into the bus. Poles have held, the wooden poles that we nailed together and joined together, and anyway, yeah, 600-mile winds and the heaviest load you can put on it, they said. Okay, I had my doubts. Anyhow, like most everybody else here in Hot Springs, let's see if I can squeeze by here, under and through. Yeah, like everybody else here in Hot Springs, we're all doing the digging out game. All of this stuff I need to box up and put away again. All of this needs to be reassessed. But one of the things I want to do since this happened is, and since I've been up there on a really nice warm-ish day, it'll be even warmer up there. I get up there with a bucket and some suds, and then a bucket and some rinse, and at least wash the top of my bus and start with there, because there's no hose running here, which is an issue for all the reasons. Anyway, yep, this is me. For the time being, that is not quite the time being I thought it was, but we do what we must. We carry on. I gotta admit, it really is kind of pretty out here with all of the fogs. I miss walking up that hill and then up that hill. Way up there. Or you could just take the shortcut that goes straight up that way. That's too much for my lungs. And this is almost, but can't do it now because it's all icy. Oh yeah, these are my chronicles of me. I found, if you're watching, not that he is, because I don't think he is. I just forgot about it every time, but this was a gift from my ex-boyfriend, who, bless, is going through some really hard times right now. He moved back to New Zealand, and I forgot that he had taped this penny underneath it, or whatever. I can't read the what dollar. What is it? Sorry, I'm trying to read it over here. It is. It's a penny, a New Zealand penny. Anyway, it was taped on the bottom, and every time I moved that boot, I'd forget about it until I'd find it. And this time I forgot about it and set him outside. It's been sitting out here since I moved here. So I'll take the penny in. With blessings to and from my ex-boyfriend. We had a tumultuous time. Boy, when it was fun. It was roller skating and bicycling and unicycling fun. Yeah, blessings. Anyway, this is me trying once again to get my arse back in gear and figure out what the next step is. Just when you think you're through walking, here comes a whole bunch more steps. Metaphorical and all. Blessed be witches and otherwises. Toodles.